Next on Worcester News tonight, a film crew takes over a small cafe in the city. What the new series hopes to say and do about the opioid crisis. Plus, hundreds of families getting much needed help this Thanksgiving thanks to a massive community effort. Good evening. Thanks for joining us. I'm Brittany Schaefer. Worcester police arrest a man in connection with a series of crimes in the city. Police say the 41-year-old robbed 6 banks in 2 weeks. James Monteiro faces multiple charges for his alleged role in a series of robberies in Worcester, including one at a TD Bank North. In a majority of the robberies, police say Monteiro waited in line, then passed a note to the tellers demanding money. In some cases, he allegedly said he would come back and shoot the clerk if they reported the incident to police. Lieutenant Sean Murtha says Monteiro was armed in one of the robberies.
It's a serious crime, especially when someone like this is, doing a very large number in a short amount of time. And when the description matches, so it's one person looking for money and they're robbing several banks and eventually it catches up to him.
Police say he is now facing charges including 4 counts of unarmed robbery and 1 count of armed robbery. Now to developing news. Worcester police say burglars broke into a woman's home last week and the entire incident was caught on camera. An undisclosed amount of cash was taken, which was reportedly for an operation for the woman's sick dog. Anyone with any information is asked to call Worcester police. We'll bring you more details when they become available. A film crew takes over Worcester's Cafe Reyes Monday night for the shooting of a television series. Seven Hills is a fictional series following people and families impacted by the opioid crisis. The series is in its 3rd day of filming here in the city and also spent part of the day today in Grafton. Cafe Reyes is a restaurant with a program employing Latino men who have struggled with substance abuse in the past. Director and creator Bill Herndon hopes to get the series on Netflix or Amazon. He says that with this project, he hopes to change the lives of those impacted by this disease.
I want to change lives because at the end of the day, drugs, it's not a black problem, it's not a white problem, it's not a poor problem, it's not a rich problem. It's a problem that impacts all of us. And if we all just take a little time to kind of listen to each other instead of just pointing the finger and saying it's his problem or her problem, then guess what? We'll be able to change the world. So for me, it's about impacting lives and giving people a chance to feel hopeful again.
One of the problems we have is the world doesn't still know what it's like and what people go through as they go through the recovery process. And I think this kind of project opens up that type of view to the world that doesn't see it routinely, and so I think it's helpful to give a face to the problem of opiate addiction, and it complements our work here very nicely. So I was delighted when they suggested that they use our cafe as a site.
The director says he is unsure of an exact release date, but hopes the show gets picked up in the near future. For more information, you can search Seven Hills the series on Facebook. More than 1,000 families in need will receive full Thanksgiving meals and winter coats this holiday week. It's all thanks to the Worcester County Sheriff's Office and other local groups. Our Chandler Walsh has the details on today's donations.
Sheena Sierra's son is waiting for a new heart. The 4-year-old was born with multiple heart defects and needs a transplant.
We just got information that he's getting ready to go in for another day surgery to buy us more time. So it's been pretty stressful, but we're blessed because he's still here.
Sierra says this Thanksgiving, she and her family have more to worry about than the turkey on their table. It's why they're happy to receive help from Worcester Organizations Monday. Sierra's family is one of about 1,000 receiving full Thanksgiving meals and winter coats. The donations are part of the Worcester County Sheriff's Office's 12th annual food drive.
It gives families the ability to have a meal at their home. Not to have to go somewhere else for Thanksgiving, but to have their loved ones come to their home and provide a beautiful meal with a turkey and all the fixings that go with it.
With the help of WPI fraternity Lambda Chi Alpha and the Friendly House, 80,000 pounds of donated food are being distributed to families in need. Executive Director Gordon Hargrove says this year's drive goes beyond Worcester's borders.
We've seen a number of families now from Puerto Rico who are coming from the island that was devastated by Maria.
Sheriff Lou Evangelitis says the event lets all families know Worcester is there for them.
We take care of each other, we love each other. This is a special community, and we just want to let people know that, you're not forgotten, that people care for you, and we've all been there.
And Sierra says the support makes things a bit easier.
It does to know that the community actually sticks together. It really does.
Chandler Walsh, Worcester News Tonight.
St. John's Food for the Poor program in Worcester getting a big boost Monday. The Soup Kitchen received a $1,000 check from the Stop and Shop on West Boylston Street in Worcester. The grocery store is a longtime partner with St. John's to help feed people in need. Supervisor Bill Riley says they feed between 500 to 700 people every day.
Hunger is year-round. It's every day. It's 7 days a week, and Thanksgiving just kind of pipes it up a little bit, and we get a lot more food and, a lot more donations, and like I said, Stop and Shop, they're great to us.
We help Billy out all the time. Billy's a fixture here in the store. He's in here every day, helping the needy people in downtown Worcester, so it's really great that we're able to do that today.
Stop and Shop was able to pick which charity they wanted to donate to and says since they worked so much with St. John's, it was the perfect choice. The Walmart in Worcester says after stocking up for weeks, they are ready for Black Friday, the store's busiest shopping day of the year. The retailer plans on offering items and brand customers want at the best prices of the season, and they plan on having more product in stock. Walmart says some of the hottest items this year include Samsung smart TVs, gaming consoles, and toys. Store manager Cynthia Troller has worked for Walmart for nearly 30 years and says associates spend almost 1 year prepping for the big day.
Santa Claus and the excitement of giving the gift to someone that they're looking for. You're going to make their lives easier by helping them find the item, having it at the right price, being in stock, all of that. But the excitement that the people have is very contagious.
Walmarts across Massachusetts will open at 1 a.m. Friday morning. A custodian at Worcester Polytechnic Institute is pursuing her lifelong dream. Janice Frederick has written and illustrated several children's books within the past couple of years, and there's more stories she can't wait to tell.
She's a cranky person and scares the kids, and no one knows her, like her secret side.
Janice Frederick works as a custodian at Worcester Polytechnic Institute. It's a job she's had for 17 years and actually helped lead her to a second career.
I'm the author and illustrator.
A couple of years ago, Frederick started a children's book series. The main character is a woman who has a tough exterior but a soft side people don't often see. Frederick says she put a part of herself into the books.
I used to work in a lot of fields in the men's. I would do like carpentry, plumbing, electrical work, and I was always told like Jan the man, or you're really tough, or you're the lady who eats roofing nails.
WPI Associate Professor Bengi Zatul pushed Frederick to publish her work after seeing her talent showcased on whiteboards at the college.
I said, why don't you do something about it? It's, we enjoy it here in this closed context, but why not let other people enjoy it? So
Frederick has now published 6 children's books.
I thought she was going to end with one book, and then in 3 months she produced all this.
And she has no plan of stopping anytime soon.
It's overwhelming, but it's pretty cool. It's something that I've thought of all my life, is to write and illustrate children's books. So finally, I'm doing it at 54 years old.
Now, Frederick says she has a strong following on social media and has gotten great feedback on her books. Ecotarium President Joseph Cox has announced he will be leaving the Science Museum in January to pursue another opportunity. Cox became president of the Ecotarium in 2012. While there, the museum has seen a record amount of visitors, with 167,000 last year. Cox released a statement saying it was ultimately the Ecotarium's current vitality and stability that makes this the right moment to do so. The entire team at the museum has worked hard to strengthen the position of the Ecotarium in the community. Cox says he will be the president of one of the largest science museums in the South.